R
Research.
for research. Research question. That is the R. So what is the difference between problem and research question?
Problem may not be based on the research gap, but a research question means it is after finding the research gap.
No.
Sir, problem means one issue, sir, or question one aspect of the problem.
Yes, problem is the issue. That is the background of your research. When you write down the abstract, then you have to write down the background first. After that, you have to write the objective. So first is the problem. So what is the problem in your research, Vita? What is your research question?
Sir, my problem is short interval pregnancy, sir.
Yeah, short interval pregnancy. So short interval pregnancy is not your problem. Short interval pregnancy, why? Right. The reasons for short interval pregnancy. Suppose the short interval pregnancy frequency is high, then what will be the problem in society? Why are you interested to search for the short interval pregnancy?
Sir, in respect of medical condition, mothers' maternal mortality and morbidity increase, as well as babies' outcome such as low birth weight, stillbirth weight, all these outcomes are increased. As a result, the burden of the health, huge burden of the health service, এবং as a large the population problem.
That means maternal mortality rate is usually high due to the short interval pregnancy. Am I right?
Cause maternal mortality, one of the cause short interval pregnancy.
Okay, so that is the problem. This is clear now.
Yes, sir.
And now,
Yes.
what is your research question? Research question, what are the causes for the short interval pregnancy of women? So your research question is based upon the problem. Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So P for problem, R for research question. I for inclusion criteria. So you have to mention, that is, what are the studies you will include in your review. Okay. That means there are some quantitative and qualitative researches related to the causes of short interval pregnancy. and published in some referred journals or the grey documents. Any idea about the grey documents?
Yes, sir.
Technical
as
report.
Dissertation, sir.
Yes. Dissertation, technical report. all of
Various
them
policy.
grey documents. So you have to write down. This is your inclusion criteria. Next is the S. S means search strategy. So what are the databases you will search? For example, you will search the database of PubMed. Then Science Direct, Google Scholar, PsycInfo. And what are the keywords you have used for the search strategy? You have to mention all of them. In the last class, I have told you, that is, please you write down the date and time, search engine, keywords, and the number of references. Can you remember?
Yes, sir.
So that is your search strategy results. So next is the method. So Prisma, P-R-I-S, finish. M is the method. So what is the method you have followed? For example, you have followed the systematic review. You can follow the time series analysis. I have suggested you the coding. You have to create the codes. And then you have to find out the frequency of codes. The frequency of codes, that is also part of your method. Maybe you have collected, that is, who are the authors who have contributed large number of research papers on this particular issue. That is also in your method portion. You have visited several libraries to get the grey documents. That is also the method. And next is the analysis. Prisma. M is the method. After that, A for analysis. Analysis includes thematic synthesis of findings and identifying few main themes. And their sub-themes. So you will get few themes and the sub-themes. These themes you can explore through the coding that I have taught you. That is your coding. Suppose you have identified 4 main codes, and under each code, maybe there are 2 or 3 sub-themes. So that will be your final output. This is clear?
Sir, theme, sub-theme, if you clarify something.
For example, theme, particularly short interval pregnancy, the theme may be psychosocial, one theme. Second theme may be the economic factor, socioeconomic condition. Third theme may be the disease, any specific disease involved. For example, diabetes. That is very common. Fourth theme may be the awareness issue, like that. So that will be the theme. And under each theme, you can think about the sub-theme. For example, in case of the psychosocial issue, the sub-theme is the decision, family decision. Maybe that is one sub-theme. Like that, you can think about some of the sub-themes based upon your codes. So your codes will give you the knowledge about the theme and the sub-theme. Now it is clear?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
codes will give you the idea. It's clear, sir. But that day, like, I have searched like 66 papers, 70 papers. So I have given codes, but the 3-word code, how it will give the idea, sir?
No, first you have to study 66 papers thoroughly. At least the title and the abstract.
Means the
Thoroughly.
summary, sir.
Yeah, summary, thoroughly. And
Yes,
then
sir.
you have to create the table, that is the literature review table. Literature review table, you have to create the literature review table. And after that, you have to find out the codes or the themes. For example, in your case, that is the 3D model for teaching anatomy, maybe the code will be the area. For example, the anatomical parts of our viscera, anatomical parts of kidney, anatomical parts of heart. So that is the area. And under this area, you can find out some of the sub-themes. That is the heart, kidney, uterus, etc., etc. So that maybe it is my opinion, but definitely you are the expert in your area. You may find maximum information. So this is my perception. So I am telling you.
So, sir, we have like created the table as we have done that day by uh, copying it and in Excel. So first we have to read the summary thoroughly,
Yeah,
and
summary
from
thoroughly.
the summary
You have
and
to
from
create
the
the code.
summary. Okay, code. So will there
And
be subcodes also, sir?
code may not be 10 codes. Okay, it will be limited. It will be 4 or 5 maximum.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And under each code, there will be some of the subcodes.
Okay, subcodes will be there.
Yeah,
So another column for subcodes, sir.
yeah.
Okay.
This part is vital because you have to describe finally that these are the themes and these are the sub-themes. And what type of researches have been done on the specific theme and
अभी मत करा, मैं
sub-theme.
क्लास में हूँ.
Sub-theme.
हाँ.
Okay. For example, in our case of the Ravindric psychotherapy,
ठीक है, तुम बना के फॉरवर्ड करके रख, तो मैं
Ravindric values, themes are path-oriented, themes are goal-oriented values. Under path-oriented values, 14 values are there. Under goal-oriented, 14 values are there. So these 14 values are the sub-themes. Theme is the path-oriented, theme is the goal-oriented. I think now it is clear to all of you.
Sir, these codes and subcodes are different from the theme and sub-theme, na, sir?
Sub-themes are under the particular theme.
That will be after the reading of the summary, means finally, which we are going to do in analysis.
Yeah. So initially you have to create the table of literature. So I think you know how to write the table of literature. Do you know? No idea, no?
Sir, if you can explain, because I think we don't know.
Okay. The first column, you will write down the title of the paper. Second column is the year. Third column is the author. Fourth column, journal name or reference. Fifth column is objective.
Sir, could you repeat, please?
First one is the title of the paper. Second column, author. Third column, year of publication. Fourth column, journal name. And if it is gray document, then the source of the document. How many columns I have told?
Title, year, author, journal name, and objective.
So 5 columns I have told.
Yes.
Sixth one is the participant or sample. Seventh one is the tool, instrument. So instrument name, its reliability, validity, etc. Seventh column is the result. Or the findings. Eighth column, statistical analysis. Ninth column, future research. 10th column, own comment. So there will be 10 columns.
Sir, 10th column, sir.
Own comment. Researcher's own comment.
Sir, it is coming 11, sir.
Huh?
11
I have
columns. Title,
11.
year, author. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you can arrange it. That is the title of the paper. And there you can write down the year.
Okay.
Then it will be the 10th column.
Sir, method is not coming, sir, there.
Method includes participant, sample, tool, data collection. All those things are there. Even statistical analysis also there. First, you have to write down this thing, this literature review table. Some of my students, they have done some studies related to the review of literature. They have followed this type. One student has reported that her paper is accepted in Scopus Journal. She also did research under my guidance. It is
Sir, how
Scopus
many
Index
times?
Journal.
Sir, how many times we can do the same review of literature or systematic review, sir? Means how
How
to
many times means?
Means how to decide that the topic is the new one or somebody has not done it previously many times? Or is there any criteria that how many times?
Specifically, systematic literature review or the Prisma model is very much applicable for the medical science research. So if it is related to the medical science, people will expect that you have followed Prisma model.
If somebody has done previously, sir, then we should do or not, sir?
It is a literature review.
Yes, sir.
That means if somebody has done, you can use it in your model, no problem. That is also good. And somebody has noted some interesting findings. This is good.
I think to find the research question, or I think in terms of review question is little means it will be a difficult task. Means in review question, like in research, normal research, we have lot of research question. So do the journals also expect that we should have some different review question?
If you want to publish in the journal, then definitely the journal editor will be mainly concerned with the gap in existing literatures. So if there is any gap in the existing literature, for example, application of 3D model in teaching anatomy, and you have noted some of the limitations of this type of application. So that will be your new thoughts. So from that point of view, you can raise the question.
And is there any criteria, sir, like if we have got a new review question, that this much of the article should be there for a review?
No, that is not there.
Means even if we have
Usually
10,
we expect at least 10 years before you have to collect all the literatures.
then refining according to our review question, if we get only 10, sir?
Only 10 research questions.
No, not research question.
Huh?
Means according to our review question or research question,
Uh-huh.
if only few articles they are passing the criteria.
You see, when you will submit your paper in the journal, the journal editors by editorial board, they are very much aware about what are the studies already conducted on this particular issue. Okay. Suppose they have noted that is some researchers have done extensive researches on this particular area, but you have not mentioned that author's name. So that is the limitation of your research. That means you have followed the purposive model. This is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So it is not that I have to show only the 10 literatures and that is sufficient. No. Because for journal publication, this part is vital. You have to study thoroughly. Because if you write down, that is okay, I have noted only the 66 articles, but the examiner knows that there are more than 66 articles, maybe 300 articles are there. Then examiner will ask this question to you. That is on what is your criteria? What is your inclusion criteria for this 66 article? For that reason, we are following PISMA model. Inclusion criteria is vital. In medical journal, you have to give much emphasis. And the review of literature references will be more than 100, very much required. If you give only the 5 references, then that may not be accepted in the editorial board. It is clear now?
Yes, sir.
No, if you have any question, you can ask me.
After the inclusion criteria, sir, means if we, according to our inclusion criteria, out of many papers, only some papers they get filtered according to our review question. So is there any limit, like at least this much of the article should be there?
No, there is no hard and fast rule. Only thing that is the authors who have contributed much researches, many researches on this particular area, you have to focus those researches. Because the editorial board, there is a search committee. Search committee will find out that is who are the authors who have contributed many researches on this area. Because currently I am the chief editor of one journal. Earlier, I was the chief editor of some international journal. And I know the lot of rules. And I formulated several rules also for selection of the paper. So Kavita, now you have any question?
Sir,
Dharam Singh, Shayan?
sir,
Hmm.
in many systematic literature review, two independent researchers are required. Why, sir?
Yeah, that is possible. Two can. You can take 5, no problem. If you think that is your area of research is very much interdisciplinary, you can take 5 people. There is no harm. Only thing, whatever your contribution, that contribution should be significant. That is, many people or the niche market of the particular journal, they will be benefited out of it. That part is vital. Shayan, is it clear or any question? Dharam Singh?
No, sir, no question. I was just asking that in case of technical field, other than medical field, any other models are there like Prisma, that the alternative
Yeah, in
model?
engineering also, same thing.
Okay,
Yeah, engineering also, Prisma model.
okay.
That is vital.
Noted, sir.
The reason is, in case of the social science, you will find lot of the qualitative methods. But in case of the medical science or the engineering science, you will find the quantitative research. Therefore, the journal editorial board, they will expect you, that is, you will follow the Prisma model. In the analysis part, there is the concept, that is the meta-analysis. And for that reason, next Thursday, my student, Professor Rotri Sengupta, Associate Professor, Indian Institute of Management, Sambalpur, she will teach you how do you do the meta-analysis for literature review. So please be present. Do not miss the class. Okay.
In the next class, sir, that is
In
Saturday.
the next class, means not the Saturday, Thursday.
Okay, in Thursday. Okay.
Next Thursday, because she is very busy. She has accepted my request. So please you follow thoroughly. What is the meta-analysis, how meta-analysis is useful for systematic literature review.
Sir, for meta-analysis, it is necessary to have in the articles numerical data.
Yeah, very, very much.
And just like in designs, we have quantitative design and qualitative design.
Quantitative design, yeah.
And so
The
just like
correlation, correlation. What is the correlation coefficient of different type of researches already done? For example, application of the 3D design and the academic achievement. So what is the correlation between attitude of the students towards 3D model of teaching and the academic performance of the students? What is the correlation?
Just like we have numerical data meta-analysis, is there any provision of qualitative data analysis for the review of review articles also, sir?
Yeah.
So is that called anything else, or like meta-analysis?
You
So,
will ask her because
okay, sir.
she is teaching in IIM. So she is the expert. I requested her. She has accepted my request. She did PhD from IIT Kharagpur. My alma mater.
You were also in IIT Kharagpur, sir?
Yes.
Sir, regarding this databases,
Yeah.
how many databases, how to decide, sir? We have to
PubMed,
choose
particularly for your purpose, PubMed,
like some
Intrage.
some of the databases they are not free.
No. You will get the title, you will get the abstract. You will not get the full paper.
Okay.
So for the full paper, then you have to purchase the full paper. So that is different issue. My suggestion, particularly for our training
Yes.
uh, in our institute, because we do not have uh, that much amount to provide you. So it is your function. It is not the PhD level data. It is a simple training so that you can get some knowledge about how to do the systematic literature review and how to do the meta-analysis.
Okay.
Okay. This knowledge will help you in near future for your PhD.
Okay.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
And happy Teachers' Day.
To all of you.